Have you ever opened your phone or laptop and get overwhelmed by so many notifications like emails, texts, social media notifications, and just so many things that could possibly even cost your sanity? Well, I'm going to give you a few steps that you can take to gain back your focus and your sanity just by making a few small changes. So before we actually jump to decluttering, let's understand what digital clutter really is. It's not just messy files or too many apps. It's everything that distracts you or slows you down. Overflowing inboxes, endless notifications, unused apps, random downloads, and even forgotten subscriptions. So yes, it's a lot to unpack, but let's kind of go through the steps of what you can do to minimize all of this. So step 1 is you need to list down all your devices. Maybe on a piece of paper, maybe on a notepad, whatever is easy for you, but you need to understand first, okay, what are all my devices that I own? Next, make sure to go through your iCloud drives, email accounts, and all your social media so that you know what are the emails that you have, how many social medias that you have. Maybe you have a deactivated spam account or a stalk account. Okay, so I can't just tell everyone to turn off their notifications. That doesn't make sense, and I don't even do it myself because you have obviously important stuff like you could get OTPs, you could get, work-related updates, WhatsApp messages, your text from your mom or your dad or your friends. Really, everyone really needs to have notifications on. But the key here is to limit them to what's actually important. Now, if you have an iPhone, you can use something called scheduled summary. So it kind of sums up all the notifications. For example, if you set a notification summary at noon, from 7 a.m. to noon, all notifications won't be displayed to you, but at 12 noon you'll get a summary. Hey, these apps send you these many notifications, and then you can click and expand and go to what you actually need. Next, set up a simple folder structure. I keep my desktop practically empty. It's just literally 1 or 2 folders sometimes, and that is when I have an ongoing project. Otherwise, my desktop is pretty much empty. And yes, I know it can be exhausting, especially if you have maybe even years of files that you haven't sorted, but you should start. I'm not saying you should do all of it in one day. What I'm just saying is you should just start organizing. For example, me, I mostly do video editing and then I do some digital marketing. So I have all my client folders sorted out separately and then all my content footage sorted out separately. Use external storage if you have to. I personally use external storage and cloud storage, but whatever is easy for you. And lastly, honestly, just keep a schedule. Just have one day, maybe on a Sunday, take 30 minutes and just sort out all the photos of the week, delete what you don't need. Honestly, in my gallery, at least once a month, I clean it out. So at least, when you go to concert, you take the same photo twice. When I'm done filming a project, I transfer my footage over to my laptop and then delete all that footage from the phone. So go through your gallery, go through your files. You are probably doing a degree now and you probably have your past paper PDFs from A-levels still somewhere on your phone or your laptop. You don't need them anymore. Even if you do, sort them out into one folder and leave them aside. That's probably costing you a lot of storage. So I'm going to talk a bit about tools and workflows so that you can kind of get an understanding of how I sort my files. So me personally, I know might be a little crazy, but I have OneDrive, Google Drive, iCloud, and external storage. So I have 3 paid subscriptions and external storage, mainly because I do a lot of video editing and I have so much files to store, and I have moved from Windows to Mac and I still haven't been bothered to download the OneDrive files and upload it to iCloud. But that's me, that's on me, that's not your fault. But personally, I would rather keep those separate because I know what files are in my OneDrive, I know what files are in my iCloud, and I know what files are in my Google Drive. So for you, if you don't have so many files like me to work with, pick one platform and trust me, the subscription is worth it. I might do a video in the future talking about which one is best and which one has the most value. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys want a video on that. Last but not least, it's not that deep. Reduce your notifications, clear your desktop, reduce your digital clutter, and just keep your laptops and your phones organized, kind of like how you keep your desks at home or your bed organized. If you don't do that first. But then, even if you don't do that, organize your digital clutter. Anyway, if you guys found the video useful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and YouTube thinks you'll like this video. So, see you soon.